Good morning, Ursuline Academy. My name is Olivia and welcome to this week's broadcast. As we all know, last week was Halloween and I want to share my favorite joke. Why did the turtle and the giraffe break up? They didn't see eye to eye. Have you ever thought about being the UA bear? I know I have, but what is it really like to be the bear? Let's ask some UA students about their experience as the bear.
So I was the bear freshman year for Fall Fest when we had it, and it was really big on me, and I really couldn't walk in it because it was just really big. And I fell a couple times. I mean, that was it basically. Some kid got a picture with me. Yeah, I mean, it's not it's not that fun, but I mean, it's okay if you fit the size for the bear.
I want to be the bear because with my first open house at Ursuline, I got my picture with the Ursuline bear, and I want to be able to do that for incoming high schoolers too.
I kind of want to be the bear just because it seems like a lot of fun and just show school spirit.
Wow, maybe I should sign up to be the bear next year. In some other news, the sophomores who went to Whole Kids Outreach last year are putting on a toy drive. Let's go to Mrs. Weston to learn some more information.
So the Whole Kids Outreach Toy Drive was started by Teresa Goodwillie, who's an Ursuline grad from 2008, and she went to Whole Kids the summer after her freshman year and was totally moved by the experience and wanted to find a way to bring it back to Ursuline and the community surrounding Ursuline. So the way it works is beginning in November, we ask students to help us by flyering all of Glendale, which is the community right around Ursuline, and that's about 1,700 houses. And we have a flyer which shares information about the toy drive. We also promote it through Glendale City Hall and then through Ursuline. And the goal is between November the 4th and December the 4th that students will bring in toys. We want new toys, that's the goal, and it's from ages infant all the way through to teenage years. They're also looking for wrapping paper, tape, Christmas bags, and that sort of thing. So how can you get involved? On Friday, November the 9th from 3:15 to 5:15 p.m., we need over 75 people. So it could be students, parents, siblings, you name it. It can be friends from other schools around the area, and we need your help. Each team will be given a zone of places to put the flyers, and we hope to canvass all of the area within 2 hours. And then obviously the hope is that you will continue to promote the toy drive, and you could even have little holiday parties. Instead of giving gifts to one another, we encourage you maybe to bring gifts for Whole Kids to give to the kiddos, or if you want, maybe use some of your own money to go shopping for a child in need and bring that to Ursuline. We'll have collection spots at the Glendale City Hall and then also in O'Hara Hall throughout that month.
Thanks for coming on the show today. What a great way to help out. Now let's go learn more about work study with Sister Sue Ann.
Hello. Work study is a program that we have here at Ursuline, or Ursuline, whichever you prefer. It is to offer to students who would like to attend Ursuline, but who are in certain circumstances where they really do need some help with tuition. are allowed to work for the school and do things nobody else would ever want to do, and they are given a tuition break for doing that. It's just a little help with tuition so that they do not have to go somewhere else and miss out on our lovely Ursuline education. Oh, the program was started. I was a work-study student when I used to go to school here, and I went to school here in the 1960s. So it has been going on for years and years and years. It's a part of Serviam, so that we can help others to get the things they wouldn't be able to have on their own for various and sundry reasons. Well, the girls may be assigned to help Mrs. Kempf with her various activities in setting up and in cleaning up whatever is left over after an event. They also help me in the library, and they reshelve books that people have checked out. They take care of the books on the shelves. They straighten up the library. They make sure that the printer has enough paper for the next day so that people do not run out of paper in a crisis when they have to print that term paper or report or whatever it is. And they will do other things as well. Just think, if none of this stuff was being done, there would be so many things that didn't get taken care of.
Thank you to all the students who help in work study and who make the best it can be. Since the Halloween season is officially over, it is time to start preparing for Thanksgiving. This is how Ursuline celebrates Thanksgiving.
We usually, before we eat, we go around in a circle and we pass the blessing cup, and before you take a sip, it's like you say something that you're blessed with.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is the day after Thanksgiving. We go to Our Lady of the Snows, and we go pet the animals and ride the camels, and then we just have the food there and look at all the Christmas trees.
My favorite family Thanksgiving tradition is going over to both of my grandparents' side and hanging out with my family.
Personally, I like the bread rolls.
I like apple pie so much. I love apple pie.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is either stuffing or mashed potatoes.
That video made me so excited for Thanksgiving. But before it's time to carve the turkey, a major event is coming up in the next few weeks. It's the election.
Yes. Yes, I plan on voting. Because it's a privilege and a right.
It can make a change in the world.
Yes, I think voting is very important because it's how you get your voice heard.
I know who I'm voting for. Oh wait, I can't vote. One thing I can't vote on either, or whether or not aliens exist. Do you believe in aliens? Watch this next video and see what some of our fellow students believe.
There's a new video this morning that some say may be proof we're not alone in the universe. A UFO in the form of a bright light is seen descending over the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. The video is said to be taken over the weekend. Then suddenly the light shoots up into the sky. There you see it. Another video from a different angle appears to show the light doing the same thing. Those clips have gone viral now.
Aliens. Something everyone wonders about. Are we the only species that exist? Is there something that the government is hiding from us? Are we closer to alien life than we think? All questions that can very well be answered.
So statistically, I find it more likely that there are aliens than are aliens out there, like extraterrestrial life forms, because when you look at the sheer vastness of the universe, all the various planets and all the various galaxies, and then of course the number of which is increasing every single second with the observable universe.
No. 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 No way. No. Yes!
And then when you look at the universe itself, pretty much all leading theories of, like, you know, the size of the universe, like for instance string theory, all talk about like a multiverse where like our universe isn't even the biggest universe, and it kind of goes on to paint a picture of just an infinite universe, maybe even.
I believe in aliens because I think it's kind of egotistical of us to think that like we're the only living creatures that, you know, have the ability to think and do all those things.
Which would make it pretty much impossible that there's not extraterrestrial life forms that are like us. Also, I find when we're looking at aliens, what we're not really looking for is, say, life as we know it. What we think of is people who can think like us. And that's not really, to me, something like sentience isn't something that really would have to be specific to life. Like, I think that there's many other sorts of ways something could achieve sentience that we wouldn't really even be familiar with or even know how to find, just because it'd be so different from anything we know of. And also, you look at leading astrophysicists who are, like, you know, the experts on this sort of thing, like for instance Neil deGrasse Tyson, they all agree that the chances of there not being aliens are just slim to none. That's...
Ooh, I'm spooked. I do not really know if aliens are real, but I do know we have a challenge for you. The first advisement to find the answer and email Mr. Crawford wins a shout out in the next broadcast. Does anyone know the answer? Well, that's it for today. Ursuline Bears signing off. This is Olivia, and have a great day.